everybody. Waiting and anticipating. Hey, it's Jay. Hey, Miss Gerald Manny. Thank you. So Bomb. Lady Nico, Purple Peacher, Tori to Always, Ali the Sad. Good morning, y'all. And I'll speak to more as y'all come in. Woo, y'all. Got my 20 folks in here. Let the music play. Won't get away. Let me stop this music down. Okay. Too low to the music. Too low to the music. Hey, how y'all doing this morning? Y'all play hooky all weekend. I didn't come Friday. I didn't come Saturday. I didn't come Sunday. Me spirit needed a little break. I had things to do, places to go, people to see, and I had a ball, a grand old time, okay? Let's have our first sip. You know I like to have a sip with y'all before I start talking, okay? Put my specs on so I can read better. Hey, Brit girl, January Capricorn, morning, y'all. Anyway, it's been a long weekend, but first of all, rest in peace, Colin Powell. I know everybody know who that is, so I want to say that and get it out the way. Oh Lord, wait a minute, hold on 1 minute. So we're gonna get that one out the way. Colin Powell was the first Black U.S. Secretary of State. He died of COVID-19, amongst complications. Okay, y'all. Wow. Colin Powell, the first Black U.S. Secretary of State whose leadership in several Republican administrations helped shape American foreign policy in the last years of the 20th century and the early years of the 21st, has died from complications of COVID-19, his family said on Facebook. Prayers out to him and his family. He was 84 years old. Okay, we're going to move on from that because everybody already know that by now. Good morning, Tracy. Tracy, good to see you, girl. Oh, Lord, you're going to be coming up in here in a minute, you know, something related to your panel. Now, normally when I come on a Monday, I like to go ahead and do my weekend thing. So I'm going to have to start way back. And probably to, was that Friday morning or Friday afternoon when I was on here? And the first thing I want to talk about one of Mother's cleanups, when he was talking about trout mouth, aka furry tongue over there. I hope y'all are hearing me real good, okay? Because I have been having technical difficulties. Okay, now my earliest recollection when during the time when little Pay ran away and Mother's right trout mouth, aka Sean Gacy, aka John Gacy. He was doing the bathroom challenge. He couldn't get off from doing there. But when the social worker came to the house, well, he said, well, we didn't hear the social worker say, because that's the part I didn't hear Billy speak on. He said he asked the social worker, was it okay for the boys to smoke weed? And the social worker said that they could smoke weed. I don't know how many of y'all was around to remember that, but I'll throw that in there because, you know, I didn't hear him say that part. Now, I remember Cynthia, they were on live one day. We were all watching and listening. Something went on with one of the kids in there. I guess he was frustrating Cynthia, and she told Troutmouth on live, come get the little motherfucker before she slapped him upside the head. Now, I know some of y'all remember that too. I'm only mentioning that because he was doing a little history. So, and that usually when somebody do a little history, I like to come throw the part in there that I didn't hear in the part what I remember of that foolishness back then. Okay, and so that's what happened, you know. And I think the bathroom challenge was because Juicy Booty think that he's better than everybody, and anytime he see a room in somebody's house, he downgraded. He talk about it. So to him, he thought his bathroom was so grand of everybody. He started saying struggle bathroom, and it became a bathroom challenge. Everybody started doing a bathroom challenge and showing their bathroom back then, which was I always thought was ridiculous. But that was because of Juicy Booty. Like right now to today, he bragged on that big old mausoleum that he lived in by himself, with them 3 light bulbs still missing at the top in the chandelier. Well, yeah, he always did do that. And also he cleaned Rico up that day. And because it was about Rico saying something about Amazon took his money, which I had never heard of nobody getting their money garnished like that. I can understand the IRS, child support, you know, stuff of that nature. But not knowing Amazon, you know what I'm saying? And then back in the day, I think I heard Lady Nika said, and it's true, when people would get something delivered, you might have somebody see you at work. I know you're at work all day, know your hours, and get up there, see a package for you doing, sneaking and going on about their business. So if anything, it was that. That's probably what happened, but then at the same time, I doubt that too. So that was part of the cleanup, y'all. Like I say, I'm just, what Juicy don't like to hear me say, I'm reiterating from where I left off at when I left y'all Friday, and I'm back today. Okay. Okay. So I always thought you had to pay first from your credit card or whatever. Now I'm not a member of Amazon, but my nieces always order. I don't do all that, you know, because I still don't trust it. But I thought you had to pay your money first, and nowadays they will take a picture when they put some, drop something off from your door. Not just Amazon. I think what's that in the brown truck? Well, yeah, okay, that's Amazon. Because when I was getting all the bonnets and stuff and other gifts, they would take a picture. This person wanted the picture took so they could see, you know, and I had like 3 different addresses, and they would take a picture each place they would drop my stuff off at, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that went. That was part of that cleanup over there. And so back to what I'm saying now, New York. The biggest thing going on right now is the New York thing, but that's kind of long. So let me say this first to Two Food Alley. Did Two Food Alley, AKA Sir King, goop the children? Because when I went over there and watched him and rolled the ball back, he was over there big up in something that he had for Jay Wilson. And it was something about an office or something like that. And he was saying, and the way he was describing the picture, he was talking about the pink balloons. It was a closet, a desk, sheets, etc., etc. There was even a box of Kleenex on the desk. So he was saying he wasn't going to give up that tea until people start cash apping him. He really wanted $50. But then he started telling people to give me 10. Now, when I went back and rolled the ball back, I seen about 3 people sent some money. So QB gets on the panel, wanting to know what it is, saying he didn't want to pay more than $20, but he ended up cashing him at 20 or more. So I believe he probably got 50 or more. Now let's fast forward. Come to find out, and I just found out early this morning what the picture was. Sir King was acting like it was a picture with something perverted. Something was going on in that office, and we can see it. I really thought that Juicy Booty was performing some kind of sexual acts or something, Sir King, the way you were describing it. I thought somebody was laid out on the desk, and we had whips and chains and all kind of stuff going on over there. Come to find out when I see the picture of what went on, and oh Lord, let me show y'all. I said, oh, I'm surfing around now to see if a Kirby gonna admit that he got gooped, that he got beat out his little money. He wanted it so bad, just like him and Stanky Baby always try to jump on everything. He wanted it so bad that he got it now, and I'm waiting to see if he gonna come on here and admit that he got straight up beat. Now, I don't know how many of y'all saw the picture, but I'm gonna try to find it and show it to y'all. But then they say, well, maybe because the offer was junky or something. I don't, and it's not that I'm windmilling for Juicy Booty, but I don't see nothing that what he's talking about. I don't see it. It didn't look all junky up to me. Sir King, you got to be ashamed of yourself. You got to, no, I'll take that back. Get it how you can, because you got that coin. You sure did, y'all. And I don't know if y'all saw it, but I'm finna find it and show it to y'all. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay. Now, I got to move some things because I don't want y'all to see where the picture came from. I said, oh, he straight up got big. Yes, indeed. Oh, Lord, I'm having a hard time finding the picture. I don't want to get y'all to see where the picture came from. But y'all, it ain't what it seems like. It's not what it seems. I want Sir King to answer me how, what. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting I got this one here too. Oh, what's going on? Where's that? I can't find the picture, y'all. But that's what it was. Y'all got y'all gadgets. Good morning, Soap and Wash. Good morning, Michelle. Michelle A., Cheryl Brown, Yusuf, and Ratchet TV. He was making fun of it. But I didn't see nothing the way Sir King was describing it as if it was a sex dungeon or something. Oh, yeah, he had pink balloons. Oh, and it was the desk. It was the Kleenex, and I don't know what was in the closet. Shoot, I'm holding on. Oh, what is it? What could it possibly be? Here it is right here, y'all. Wait a minute. I got to let y'all see this. I got to let y'all see it. I got to let y'all see it. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. I do not see nothing wrong with it. I'm telling y'all the truth is this. I'm trying to crop this out because I don't want y'all to see where the picture came from. I'm having a hard time doing that. Let's see what that say. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all can't see this way, but look who at the bottom. Yeah, ugly, fat face girl there. I hope y'all can see this office. Oh, wait, I cut it off. Okay, let me get back. I didn't mean to do that, y'all. I want y'all to see. And let me make sure it ain't showing nothing else but that. Because sometimes mistakes can be made, girl. They'll be saying blessed dots. Now, I see the desk. I see the open closet. I see in the back, where's the balloons? Sir King, where is the sexual things? Where's the whips change? Where's the lube oil? Where's all this stuff to me, the way you describe a situation? So he made him a quick coin that day. Yes, he did. He made a quick coin. Good morning, Angela Hurd. Ray Black. So anyway, to the Lou, not today say, nah, what's that you know? But yeah, y'all, I don't know. I don't know, but y'all know Sir King, he can really juice something up, embellish real good, but that's what I thought. I thought we was going to see some, a little bit of everything the way he was describing that picture. Yeah. So anyway, let's get to, and I know I got some more stuff to talk about too, but let's get on over here. Shout out to, what's his name? I've been watching him lately. Talk to me with BRIIINE. First of all, y'all, what is the SRO? Somebody say Rico is living in an SRO in New York. What is that? I don't know what that is. But it turns out Rico just jumped up and moved to New York with no other plans but to go stay somewhere while he's waiting to get, his government help. Now, it's a good thing he's finally going to get some help like he said he needed and was going to get like that. But the problem is, and the reason why everybody is upset about it, the way he come on and drag everybody for no reason. I'm going to give you the history of me and him only because I heard Mother asking Brian just wondering where did they start at? Where did they be through, or whatever you call it, start at? Mine started during the time when I was moderating for Wiley almost 3 years ago now. And me and Wiley was close, just like he was close to TSCC and VS. For some reason, this little boy started attacking me in the chat. Attacking VS because I felt like he was jealous of our relationship with Wiley because I hadn't did nothing to him. So we invite him on the panel. He immediately started calling me all kind of OBs and cussing me out, telling me I blocked him. I was arguing back with him, but I felt like I don't really cuss at nobody's kids. I don't do all that at the time. I think he was like 29, and he was under 30. Y'all hear me say. Then she ended up muting me. He going on, going on and on. And that's where it started from. I never did nothing, absolutely nothing to him. I became the dark force. And right now to this day, I don't even have to be nowhere close to a chat and I'm getting attacked. And I'm getting attacked. So I thought of that because James was asking for him to say, well, what really happened with them? And the way he would describe it is, I would say jealousy, because he brought up some old stuff about James being fake because him and Nika made up and him and Nika and Sean was all friends or whatever. And James asked him, well, if me and Nika moved past and made up, why he got a problem with it? So I don't know. So he's just had this jealous spirit from what I understand, from what I see. That's my opinion. Because he always talking about James' numbers. He stopped mentioning people from other sectors that we don't know and don't care what they got. You know, and they probably don't know us because James almost at 39,000 subs. But James don't get on here and brag about that like that. So that's him, you know, jealous of that from what I took on it. And it's a sad situation, y'all. It's really sad because he told some more of his history. He said when he was 6 years old, his dad started talking to him about sex, telling him how sex go and all this kind of stuff. He said at 10, he had a stepsister that was 9. They had sex together. And I said, well, now people say now it's not incest because they, you know, it's a step. I don't care if it is a step in the in-law. You brought up like sisters and brothers. So then he started having sex a little with everybody after that. Now, I've always thought that he started selling his body. The old nasty man started messing with this little boy. And right now to this day, that's why he think everything is sex. Hence the reason why he always show his little left penis. I'm going to play with Paulette says, so y'all can hear what she said. Okay. So, I don't want to get too far ahead of my time. So all of that going on since a child make you kind of understand. And he said he's from a family of alcohol that struggles with alcoholism. But he said his grandmother don't drink, but his granddaddy drank to smoke weed. He said that his mother had him at 15, but a couple of weeks ago he said 13, but 13, 15, whatever the case may be. She had him young, and that's why the grandmother raised him. I'm only repeating the stuff that he said, and I just got through rolling the ball. I went over there because somebody sent it to me to go over there and watch him. And I said, let me go over there. I kind of been picking at BRIIINE anyway. I kind of been liking watching him over there because the other day, that girl, Jadon, oh my God, she stressed him out so bad. He was like talking to a brick wall. This is the person that sent me this and always sent me stuff. I don't know what y'all think I'm making this up. Okay, can y'all see who sent me this? Told me to go over there and what was going on. So, of course, I went over there, to see what was going on. And that was going on. It was a long line too. You had Two Foot Alley up there. That Tiffany Black came up there talking for him. Dee Dee Love came up there, in defense to him. James came up there, said that. Paulette came up there. I mean, it was a long line from what I see. It was in the wee hours in the morning too. And so I got to think of, wow, he has business of things. But once you get grown and you depressed, because he say he do be depressed, and that's why he drink. But he told a little white lie. He said all you do is drink beer. Well, how many times when you seen this boy up here with a beer, with some liquor and chasing the beer? That's neither here nor there. And he has to have an alcoholic beverage in the morning, a beer. Now, he also told somebody, well, he didn't quit his job. Well, how are you in New York and you didn't quit your job? Hopefully, and it's not a drag. It's not a Rico drag either. I'm saying I'm glad the boy finally realized, because his excuse is, I'm only 31 is the reason why he won't do that for himself. 31-year-old man got an apartment, a house, a family, a job, a career, or going to school. That's not an excuse. Now, go ahead and speak some more. Good morning, Purple Peach. Hey, William, Corella, Cheryl Boo. That's his excuse that I'm only 31, and he attacks everybody over here. So that's the history of me getting into it. If everybody always wonder why this boy, whether I'm there or not, every time he see me somewhere, do what he do. Because I did nothing, absolutely nothing to him. And the way he just did Lady Nika a few weeks ago is for no reason at all. That's what he normally do. So I think it was some jealousy back there, because down with the Lady J Love, which was a moderator there that had blocked him. And I think he kind of knew it wasn't me. But like I said, it was the relationship that I had with Waddy. I mean, something like that. And Waddy done got on about his business. Waddy ain't looking back at that boy. When Waddy met him and seen how little and skinny and too feminine, and then he lied. Let me tell you something else about that liquor. When we watched that trip over there to DC and Maryland, wherever they went, he had a big old croaker sack with some pots, some chicken and some rice, and about 5 bottles of liquor. Because Whitey was saying he brought all kind of liquor and a whole bunch of video games and stuff, as if this would be together forever. But the room, the place was rented for what, 5 days or whatever. And Whitey was trying to get out of having sex with him. The sent him back and they said, go have sex with him, so you can stop running through the streets talking about, that's my dick, I paid for it. Y'all, there's a lot went on for y'all that went back here. Just giving y'all some history since, you know, it was brought up. That's all. Not that I really care. But, you know, when I hear something, I like to tell my part of it as well. But he had everything, and they was walking down the street with that big old crocus sack till they get to the place we live. And when they got there, they was like, they couldn't get in. They had to wait and come back and something. Getting there, the place didn't even have a kitchen. So then he had to lug all that stuff over to a friend's house and cook some chicken and rice. Yeah. So that was the beginning of, and I wrote in the chat back then, since he was coming for me, no reason, why, you're not Whitey style. He don't like no little bitty man. I got the picture. I'm going to show y'all. He don't like no little bitty man. I sure did right there. So anyway, I'm going to get to Paulette too. Now, that's what really stood out with me this morning on BRIIINE. And let me tell y'all why. He tried to get up on Teresa's panel under Paulette's avatar like he did me when he porno bombed me. And when they was asking him about it, he didn't really say yes or no. We know it was him. He kept talking all around it, and he never really answered any straight questions. It was a long lie. Shout out to Brian. Thank you, Lady Nikki, because I'm sure to get there. But let me see. Let me speak first. Kroger bag. Yeah, it was a Kroger sack, not a Kroger bag. A big old Kroger sack with chicken, pies, liquor, video games, video discs, like a little child. But we always suspected that he was born with that alcoholic syndrome because his body's so misproportioned, you know, like his head, you know, and then arms down below his knee. You know, I'm not trying to body shame. I'm just saying this because of the way he come over here and discuss and talk about everybody else. But that's the truth. Nobody really got on here and started dragging him. He started messing with everybody first. Now, this is how he looked. The reason why, when I first saw him, I said, "Oh no, he ain't nothing. It's a little bitty feminine something." I think I got on my. See that? Look how bitty he is here. I said, and showing up, Whitey didn't like him. And I felt like Whitey did him wrong in a way, but he thought he was really meeting somebody because of the way his voice sounded when he called in. And he was talking about, you know, how much money he make $150 a day escorting. Come to find out the boy was making $10, maybe $12 to support his liquor weed habit. And that's another thing. He wants his people to send him money for a U-Haul to get his stuff and drive it down there. Now, everybody got supporters. Ain't nothing wrong with him having supporters, the people that really like him for real. Most of them drunks, you know, because I've seen some of them over there. But there's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, you're a 31-year-old man. And yeah, we all put our cash up out because I'm going to mention mine again today. But come on, if you want people to help you, you got to help yourself and stop using excuses why you don't do nothing for yourself because you only 31 years old. What they do that at? 31-year-old grown man. None of the men I know in real life, they got something going on. So ain't nobody trying to drag him or anything. I'm glad he's going to finally get the help for his status. They're going to help him with a house, money, food, all like that. Well, he should have been did that. But hopefully he's not just going for just, you know, the living situation, the food, all like that. Get into AA. Go find a reason why you're drinking. Go back and do all the cleanse yourself or all of that so you can start over and get something going for yourself for real, young man. Now, I know you ain't going to take this well because it's me that's talking about it, but I don't care. I'm not dragging you. I'm saying what your words were this morning and how you acted back then. Now, let's get to this live. Oh, sorry, but I got to put that fair rights thing back up. We're going to hear Paulette. Same way he did me. I said, he came over there to porno bomb Paulette. I mean, Tracy. That's what he did. We saw it. And she was hot. Okay, let me get to the timestamp. We're going to hear how Paulette was talking. Y'all, give me a minute. I get to the part where Paulette was up there right before Paulette Trish was there, but not gonna play that. I didn't know Trish had went on that panel too, because when they told me to go watch, I was kind of rolling the ball. But we've been listening to Paulette telling the story of how he tried to come up there and porno bomb her. Okay. Let me get this speed situation going on. Let me see if this is the right one.
So she don't even know how to do anything with a StreamYard or it's authentic. She got
admitted, man. He admitted it. Just admitted he used my name to try to get on the ground.
Admitted using your name, yeah.
Hold up. So, Rico, I want to know, did you authenticate that time when you went up on Tracy?
I just said that.
Okay, listen, Rico. I'm not judging you, okay? But what Paulette is saying, that person who palm bomb authenticated, and you just said that you authenticate yourself. That's how they know that was you, Rico.
Huh? Yeah, I admitted that.
So you tried to porn bomb Tracy.
What's wrong with that? I never said I was trying to porn bomb Tracy. What I was trying to come up to do is cuss her to clean the fuck out because
you're a damn lie.
And you know what, y'all? That's not true. Because once he started talking, Tracy knew she was gonna block him. He thought that she was gonna click him, and he was gonna do that real quick, like he did me and get down. And then go over there and brag about it like he did me. Oh, she ain't learned yet. Let's continue.
You a nasty fuck.
That's what I did.
You use my name, you nasty fuck. You did on that money. You keep going around. You been going around. You're sick in the head. You sit in the head with your lip.
That's why.
You keep pulling that.
She said you sick in the head with your limp floppy. Fly back there, oh my Lord.
You know your hands is funky. I bet you be drinking that piss out of the bed You nasty. I know you be drinking that piss out of your pussy dry. Your five star.
Now I can believe that. You know, Powell in other words saying, you know how he would get on here and pee in the can, he'd be so sloppy drunk and then he'd go to sleep. And he got to have a drink when he first wake up in the morning. So he probably reached for the beer can, think he not finished his beer, drank some piss, but she said he probably woke up. Boy, when I got to that point, I was screaming. And you're right, Miss Toby, let me go back up. What you saying? She said, Miss Bless, don't forget he needs someone to drive as well. He said he doesn't have his license because it's restricted for prescription glasses that he doesn't have. It's project. Yeah, and why don't you have insurance? You said you got Aetna, that's through the county. Ain't that welfare? You better try to get what do they got? They got Molina, they got Kaiser, Blue Cross. You better try to get one of them. Let's go.
Motherfucker.
Hold up, James. I'm putting on you too.
Rico. It's 5:30 in the morning, y'all.
Rico. So
bitch, I go to bed whenever the fuck I
go to bed.
Yes, Rob Black. Somebody sent me that too. Look like he got sores all on his butt. I'm gonna show y'all that in a minute. Don't let me forget. Just nasty. Ooh, Jesus.
This morning, Rico. Let's watch this shit. Bitch, you don't never get no sleep, ho.
But Rico,
the fuck? Bitch, what I want to eat with your old ass knees, bitch. The fuck?
Okay, now hold on.
And that's his favorite go-to right here.
Let's see what Henry Wise is saying. Oh, hold on. But thank you, Colin. I can ask Rico what about using someone's profile name to sneak on a panel is real. If he was real, then why not hop on a panel in his name? That's a good question.
I'm blocked. She got me blocked.
Okay, so
because you a nasty fuck.
Yeah, she got me blocked.
You nasty fuck. Go take a bath and wash your filthy ass hands. I thought you was a dishwasher. You should have a clean guy.
Wrong.
You ain't working. You're too nasty to work with somebody.
When I was building my dog.
You filthy dog.
But this filthy dog is
home. Oh, that's your bag of food. That's what you are. A filthy, low-down dog.
Right.
Homeless, ain't got nowhere to live. You done got put out. That's why you bring it in the middle of the night on your rent.
Paulette, how you figure that man be confusing his bill for urine?
Because he pissing his can here alcoholic, and you can't tell me he ain't woke up and drunk, piss out your can. You ain't stupid.
Yes, indeed. Paulette was going in, and Paulette don't usually do this, y'all. But he came for her first, trying to use her name so he could porno bomb her. And then when the question was asked, when Spilly Boy was trying to ask to get a question, he could never get a straight answer. The reason why he's going off on Spilly Boy because of the feuding that he had in the past with Sean and Lady Nika. He said, well, if me and Lady Nika passed him and made up, why are you still worried about it? See, he don't really have no answers for anything. And you can tell by the way he wasn't really going off in the manner that he normally do. He couldn't answer none of the questions. He just needed to take that L.
So you think that Rico actually started that fire on Rico?
Right, he did. He smoked cigarettes. That's his corner. His filthy little corner. They showed how filthy it was. It was a fire hazard. He left a goddamn cigarette. It wasn't no global warming. You're fucking dumb.
And he needs to Google global warming. You think good? Now let me. You know what? When that first happened, I Googled and I read it to y'all how fires can start with cigarette butts. Now maybe it didn't start from a butt that he flicked that day, but y'all Google it. How could a fire start with a cigarette butt? It's going to tell you. Matter of fact, I'll do it while I'm here. That it could have been some butts 2 or 3 days before that's under all them other butts and ashes that had been smothering. And it'd take that many days for it to actually get into flames. Okay? But he swept it down because he walked the store. And that's probably why he just abruptly got up and moved. Them people tired of all the neighbors complaining about all them drunken rages and getting butt naked on the porch. And they be seeing him doing it. Now, you know what? And Brian, he was trying to, you know, keep everything smooth, you know, sugarcoat some things or whatever. That's the best way to explain it. Because he was saying he thinks something else went on. I don't know if he was meaning maybe somebody went and did that on purpose to get a Rico something. But no, that's kind of far-fetched, Brian, baby boy. And I ain't got nothing against you, but no. I believe that those butts were smothering for 2 or 3 days. Okay?
In that case, it'd be fire starting all over the world. If that's no goddamn water, I'll put a damn cigarette in all them goddamn cigarette butts you had, and you started a motherfucking fire. You retarded.
Rico said he went to that stove, and by the time he came back, he said alerted him. Alerted him.
He's dangerous to live with. The people that he lived with have small children in the house, and a woman, the mother-in-law, or whatever, take care of them. He didn't have enough sense to let them people know he had almost burnt them kids up.
Well, he didn't know because he came.
He could have went in there and told that woman, I almost burnt y'all up. Well, I was told to get me a beer at the stove.
I think everything happened at fast pace. I still think that somebody set him up because Rico was sitting back there.
That goddamn fat. Ain't no
let me say something quick.
And see, so Brian was trying to keep it cool, you know, because he's a follower of Rico. You know, he's one of his subbies over there, and I get it. Now, I'm going to read this to y'all. However, if a fire-safe cigarette is left burning in an ashtray that is piled up with butts, the contents of the ashtray can combust and begin a fire. In addition, if a fire-safe cigarette is not properly extinguished, and we know it probably wasn't, he'd be so drunk he just barely put it out, keep on running his mouth and strip it. Anyway, tossed into the landscape or the roadway, it may burn long enough to ignite contents around it. So Brian, you know, you're a good friend, you know what I'm saying? Because you really was trying to find a way to say, and I'm gonna let y'all see what I just read. Uh-oh. Y'all see that? Which all of us know that, you know, a bunch of cigarette butts, you know, can smother for days. We know that. Anyway, let's continue.
Wait, Paul, I'm about to mute you. I'm thinking that I still think it was something fishy going on because I don't know. It's just the feeling that I got. And I'm going to stick by what I got, what I felt that day. Rico been sitting back there all the time. Rico said they threw a cigarette. How can that one little particular cigarette blaze that shit up like this? It's not like somebody took like a blowtorch or something.
No, Brian, ain't nobody went over there to that boy's porch. Brian, just Google it, baby boy. It'll tell you cigarette butts. And it'll tell you that it can smother for a few days if it wasn't a butt for that day. Come on now. Nobody went over there to the people's house with those cigarettes. And Paulette, I didn't know it was young kids in that house.
And did something. I could be ignorant. I don't know. It just seemed like something was fishy the way the woman kept it. I don't know. Let me be quiet. Do anybody else? Yes, sir.
You need to ask Rico, how long ago did you lose your job?
Rico, do you feel like answering?
I never lost my job. I still got
You just said you lost your job.
Now he say he still got his job, but he in New York. How many days you been in New York? Wow.
I said my job had to be work in 2 days, but I still work for my job.
You ain't got no
How long did you ain't got to work in 2 days?
More than I do. Okay.
How long have you been in New York, Rico?
Like Paulette.
How long have you been in New York, Rico?
What's my birthday?
Oh shit, hold up, y'all.
Then I do. What's my birthday?
I don't nobody give a fuck when your birthday is.
You know me, then I know myself. You said I ain't got no job, bitch.
You know me.
You know me, then I know me. So
Now, Brian kept putting on the 30 thing, but I was saying, oh, just let him work it out like we normally do. Just let him work it out. But I understand, you know, he don't want to rub around this thing and this panel and whatever. But it was every time it got good, it seemed like he started putting that 30 thing on. But that's cool though. Everybody do their channel different, you know. So anyway, Brian, it says what began with the discarded cigarette is soon a growing fire. It can happen as quickly as 20 minutes or maybe 18 hours. Up to 2 or 3 days. Brian, baby, go ahead and Google it, honey. I know you was trying to find a way, but go ahead and Google it because I doubt anybody with a torch. Rico hasn't had a job. Praying for the young man. Yeah, everybody praying. I said, it's not no drag fest, William. I'm saying he get the help, but I'm also giving the history of how you act. Now, if you can just come at everybody on here for no reason at all, of course we're gonna say something back. Of course. I'm gonna clap back sooner or later. Every now and then I do. Right now, I'm not clapping. I'm giving commentary on Brian. Talk with Brian's chat. If anybody got his link, you can drop it if y'all missed it. Because like I said, it was in the wee hours of the morning. And I know some of y'all probably missed it. I only saw it because I was notified as I showed y'all. Okay? Why are you blocking Bawan as the person has not said anything out of order? I don't know who you're talking to, but anyway, Rico really in New York who leaves their shit without a way. I know he on here trying to hustle money, man. He talking about he need a U-Haul. Now, it looks like when people will move from state to state, you will have all that planned out. But he just went up there with the fruit clothes on his back and whatever in his little thing that somebody bought him, you know. But William, and you saying that, but he'll turn on you too in a minute. All of us at one point, even me right now, would say at time to time, well, even when Mother dragging him, he really don't mean no harm because if he did, he wouldn't constantly let Rico back over there sometime like he normally do. But if you got somebody on here constantly calling you all kind of B's and know you're jealous and your numbers this and you think you better than us, you got these numbers, it ain't all about that, but then, you know, people sooner or later gonna say something back. Whew. Trish should smash out of some coins for Rico. Trish is a follower of Rico. If she do, that's cool. Anybody that support him ain't nothing wrong if that's what they want to do. But clearly you see what he do every day. He go buy trees and liquor. Now the money that I feel like, in my opinion, and it's his life, he can do what he want to do, but I feel like all the trees ain't cheap. And liquor. It gets expensive, even if you just buying a $2 beer can every day, because he buy rock gut all through the day. But if you buy one, that adds up on the course of the month. You could have saved up for U-Haul. I don't know though, you know what I'm saying? But so people have sent you clothes and underwear. But I think the tragedy is what I just said, how he was introduced to sex. His father teaching him, explaining sex to him at 6 years old, and then him and his sister having sex together. Some things I just would not have came on there and said, talking about keeping it real. Well, you need to keep it realer than that and do something with your life. You said you're finna do something now, so kudos to you. We'll be watching. Go ahead and pull it together. But now, wherever you were when doing this live, it looked like you was in the hallway. You cammed up for a minute, got loud and started cussing people out on the panel. I mean, was there other people? Was there other people in that hallway, in those rooms or something? Do you think they're gonna allow them outbursts there? Oh, hold on. Okay, listen, y'all. It's people in my chat that support me every day, and I support them back. You know, I appreciate them being here. They haven't done nothing to me. Now I'm informed some of my people is getting blocked that they haven't done anything to me. If anybody got some person about somebody, please stop blocking my people. And if you feel like you can't moderate and not get personal, just let me know. Call me and let me know. Don't do that. Tracy been whining somebody else. They ain't did nothing to me. No, Manny, how could it be 3 people as an accident? That's too many people for an accident. I just heard this. I don't know how true it is, but I'll talk to that person afterwards, whoever did it. I'm not going to say who did it because, you know, but I'm just saying, don't do that. Now, you know, if y'all is doing it, please unblock the other minds. These people have not done anything to me. These people here every day and really support me. Wow. People are going to say stuff in the chat. People say stuff about me in the chat. As long as they ain't getting too ratchet, but people got to be able to express their opinion. Not unless it's, no. People, I don't block people for expressing their opinion unless they get too ratchet. So please stop doing that. How? Okay. I still don't understand then. So what is it? Just like you make, what you call it, butt dials, you're making butt blocks and don't know that you're doing it. I'll find out. Then I'll find out now. Hold on a minute. All right, y'all, I'm back. Still okay. I'm trying to pick back up where I left off at. Oh, y'all, it's almost time for me to drop my thing too. Still stuff I didn't get to because it was a lot of stuff I had to catch up on. Oh, so I was watching 7 Stars a little bit this morning, y'all. And she seems to think that Stanky Baby is finna set up GFS TV, whatever, to fight, you know, for her. But that is the history when somebody like her and really a boy, you know, she would use them there. But that's neither here nor there. But what I really want to say is, I was in the bushes, I think it was yesterday, and I'm saying a troll because I don't know this person. Came in the man's chat and said something about Bless is going to be mad because you're talking about Rita. No, I wrote in the comment section, mad about what? I got respect for Rita. Me and her ain't got no problem, but we never had a YouTube ship since I've been knowing of her the last 2.5 years. She used to think we was coming at her, the TSCC, because it would be trolls telling her it's us and wasn't never us, but she still would cuss us out. Anyway, then she found out in the long run it wasn't us or whatever, but then I started thinking sometimes she really knew it wasn't us or whatever the case. But I have the utmost respect for her. I don't have nothing bad to say about her or anything. I think she's doing great, especially since she got clean and all like that. But no, I'm not going to be getting mad at nobody for nobody. I don't come on here windmill for somebody that hasn't done nothing to me. And even if that was the case, we don't have a YouTube ship like that, but we have a respect for one another. She's been over here before. I've been in her bush a time or two, but no, whoever that troll was that went over there, that's not true. I'm not going at nobody for nobody. You know, I mean that. Now, let me see what I didn't talk about because I had a lot to talk about. Let me start dropping this link too. So y'all, because I got thrown off because for my people getting blocked for no reason. See, when you're a moderator, that's plenty of people that be over there in Lady Nika's chat that I'm going to get along with, but I don't block them. If people be everywhere talking about me and I don't block them, Rico be one of them that been in Ronnie Q and somebody, they be in everybody chat. They don't get blocked. You got to let people speak their mind. people gonna say something about you. You know, it is what it is. You know, long as they ain't, you know, going too far. You know, talking about these kids, the dead family, and all that, and suck this. As long as they ain't doing all that, then I can deal with it. If it's going too far, then I'll say back up. We ain't doing that like that here. We're not gonna check my mom. We're not gonna do it. Just depends on what's saying. So yeah, that kind of threw me for a loop. Where it kind of left me, make me lose my place of what I was talking about. But let me get the old trout mouth. Don't nobody care because you know, was you going to Las Vegas? I lived there 30 years. I still go there with as much as I can. I couldn't go last year because of the Rona, but I'm going 2 or 3 times a year more. Of my children I have children, a lot of relatives there. I know the park he was at over there in North Las Vegas. It's a nice park. Don't nobody care. You know what I'm saying? I peeked over there and they kept doing live. I said, oh, let me stop watching. I don't care. So I thought I'd throw that out there because they really just, you can just tell a lot of, and all of them was old ass women. One of the ladies kissed him on the head. See, all she wanted was some head. Did he say, don't say it like that? But what baffled me was all of the women that was there looked like all women of a particular age. You might have a few in their 40s. But the way he get on here and talk about senior citizens and stuff, I wonder do those ladies ever think that when he's saying stuff like that, he's talking about them too. Trump might be doing the most. Let me see if this lady, I said, what's this, his mom? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I want to show her whole face, but he better get mad. Let me see something. Woo, you see something? This is lady. I don't know this lady name though, y'all. I don't know her name. But I'm gonna try to fix it up where I can show it to y'all. I'm just, but if I cross my eyes out, y'all not gonna even see what I mean. Oh my God. I'm gonna do his face like that. Y'all not gonna see what I mean. Oh my God. I don't know who this lady is. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, let me see something. There. There we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh. I can show it to y'all. I had to wipe out the face first. I can show it to y'all. There we go. There we go. Who's this old lady? All that was old. Let me move this first. Let me move this up way. Who is this lady, y'all? Can y'all see her? I just got to put the pictures on my community board because I know y'all can't see that good right there. That's just what I'm going to have to do. I ain't going to have to do that. Yes, indeed. They was just so happy. Like, but then some of them probably ain't never been nowhere because Stanky Baby ain't never been. And you know what? That's what I'm like. Stanky Baby is another person that removed all the old videos. We all remember how she used the yes/TSCC and Larry Nelson for come up and she's giving money at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I understand you want to meet people where they are, but shoot, that lady did more than anybody on here. It took her a while to get to where she is, and that's where she at, and she doing her thing cool. Ain't nobody mad. But she ain't got no 35,000 subscribers. When did she pass the board? Y'all remember last year in the corona that YouTube started letting everybody have members? And she came on here and lied and said, oh, I can start my members. You got to have at least 20,000 subscribers. I came on here and showed, no, I got that too. If I want to activate it, everybody got it. And you can have 1,000 subscribers and everybody can get it. She had about 6,000 or 7,000 subscribers last year. Now, how the hell she jumped up to 30? Not that we care. I just heard somebody mention that. Not that we care, but I'm just saying there's no way. No way. Of course she lying. Ain't nobody could leave. She might have 10 by now. I don't know. But I remember to come up because we all were here. And yeah, I meet people where they are too. But let me tell you something else about that. When people, you got 50 or more 100 people telling you one thing, there's some truth somewhere. Everybody not telling the same damn lie. So while I don't dislike them because of people saying, but if that many people I'm gonna watch out. I'm gonna watch out. I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna listen a little bit, you know, because everybody's not telling the same lie. Believe that. Not that many people. No, ain't no way. Ain't no way that many people telling that lie. Hey, so Mrs. Bless Walker show apologies for the blocking. Oh yeah, I don't like that. People are gonna say something about everybody, but being in mind, you just can't do that though. Like you exempt, you're not exempt. I'm not exempt. People be dragging me here and everybody else. I'm not exempt. I'll just say what I got to say back and move on by going on about my business. So I'll check that out when I get off of here. See what's going on with that. Because that never happened like that. I'll check it out in a minute when I get off of here. Because I got some screenshots of it now too. So wow. I would never do that. And if I had to be a monster when I got to block somebody, I usually would tell the person what they said and why. And normally I would time out first. I'm not gonna just do nothing like that. Like I said, so many people that don't like me that be over there, lady niggas. But I'm professional with my modding. I'm not gonna do that to nobody. I'm just not gonna do that. It is what it is. I don't think. Who? Oh, y'all know who I'm talking about, because I'm not going to say the name until after I talk to that person. And then somebody said it was 3 of them. So a mistake for 3 people to get, and the 3 people just happened to say something. Is that what you're saying, Miss J? I'm not blaming. I'm just saying I'll wait till after I got that person's number to see what's going on. And I'm looking at it. Uh-huh. Wow, and then that one, then nobody, but mine didn't say nothing from what I'm reading. All it said was Brian forgot Rico was only gone for a walk to the store to get the beer and the cigarettes. We watched it all. Now that could have been a mistake. Yeah, the second one. Okay, I don't see. Wow, yeah, that was no reason. I thought it was something bad said about that person. So Miss Toby, you was blocked? Miss Toby, you had something blocked? Or Tracy had something blocked? Battle Roach had something blocked? That fourth, why is all these people got blocked? Oh, wow. That's a lot of people. All right, let me give it. I'm just looking at some stuff somebody sent me, some screenshots. Wow, it wasn't even that. I thought it was something bad said about that person or something. I am, Manny. That's what I just said. It could be something going on because nobody even was saying nothing. It could be a butt block, you know, just like you may butt, you know, be butt that. I don't know. I'll find out afterwards. Okay, Miss J, I'm not upset or anything. I'm gonna find out. Oh, you're right, Manny. But now, so like I said, you know how you had your phone in your butt? Because I remember one time I was coming in the house and I had my phone in my hand, and while I was holding it, my finger, my thumb was on the screen and my other finger was holding it. Next thing I know, when I finally got in the house and looked at Lady Nikki chat, I had them block somebody. So it can't happen. You can't have a phone in your hand and everything be blah, 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 down the line. It could be. It could be. You know, I've made mistakes like that. Sometimes I be laying down, had a phone in my hand. If I'm falling asleep, moderating, then my hand go on the screen, blah, 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 I'm blocked. Yeah, it could be, Miss Cruz, but I'm just saying, you know, because there ain't no reason to do that, you know, because I can contact that person if something going on, because wasn't nothing said about the person from what I see. Wasn't nothing said, you know, about it, so it could be. Before I start, you know, going there, it can happen. I pocket block all the time. Oh, okay. I'm not accusing them. Y'all hear me saying I want to talk to the person first and see what's going on. Y'all heard me say that. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm texting. because nobody said nothing. Okay. Well, anyway, y'all, do anybody want to talk about something? Huh? I'm typing. Okay. All right, then. Let me back over here. Now, I think that about covers Brian. Did somebody drop Brian link? Anyway, his name is Talk to Me, Brian. And if y'all would have seen the one he did the other day, trying to talk to J. Don, oh my God, it was like hitting a brick wall. But let me get back though. I never finished going there because I did want y'all to hear how Powell was getting on this button. Let me see something, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Miss Bless, did you look into Jelani? No, I didn't, K. Chanel. But there was some other stories I was keeping up on, and I'm about tired of that Gabby stuff. Jelani Day case? No, I haven't. Let me finish this up and we'll look. Let me see something.
Bitch, you can go
You a sick fuck. Eat pussy in your head and your body.
Go to Texas and go eat Tracy pussy.
Go eat the
some dicky diaper bitch.
Everything is
all you good for is palm bombing.
everything is sexual with this young man. Every time it's a drag, it's something sexual. I mean, come on now. But then, if you brought up like that, I guess you think that's what life is all about. Everything is just sexual, you know, come on now. And let me just say, I don't hate the young man, but I don't want to fool with nobody like that. But Ryan, you know, you're not blocked, I see you. You got unblocked. But anyway, Jelani Day, family question police. Oh, is that the same black guy I talked about last week? Let me see. Is that the same one? Didn't I already speak about it? Let me see which one this is. Hold on 1 minute. I think that's the same guy, Jelani Day's fraternity mother called on federal authorities to take over the case to his death. Jelani Day's former fraternity, as well as his mother, are calling for federal authorities to take over the investigation. That's that college student I think we talked about last week, right? He went missing in August. His last known location was in a store in Bloomington, about 2 miles from his school. Last month, his body was found floating in Illinois River. Oh, yeah, I hadn't been keeping up with it. I remember this now. The cause and manner of death are still unknown. And they graduated from school with the bachelor's degree in 2018. So I'm trying to see that they update. Okay, because this one is just a day. They've been updating it every day. But this what I was just reading was updated yesterday. It said a day ago. Let me see something. Wow. And this case is not as big as that Gabby stuff. And every time you turn on the news, there we go. We're talking about Gabby. Miss Cruiser, no, I'm sorry. Let me go to my chats though. Oh, okay. No bless is not. I'm reading it now. Jelani Day's brother. Family is convinced police found the body of the missing Illinois grad student, and the officials appeared to be trying to cover up something. I'm going to come back and talk about this some more. I didn't realize it. I'm working. I just heard my name. Okay, I hate getting behind in my comments because I don't be knowing where I'm at. Oh, they let it in. Oh, well, I don't know. The missing organ was the boy that was wrapped up in the mat. But some people said now that didn't happen. But when he got to the funeral home, the boy, the missing organs, his body was stuffed with newspaper and somebody else's DNA. Now I'm getting confused with the story because I think it's two different stories. Why don't they come back? Okay. Feel like it's been in the water for years. You couldn't identify what it was. But anyway, yeah, I'll come back on that one. So anyhow, anywho, y'all, I'll be on here exactly an hour. Exactly. Let me go over everything and make sure I talked about everything. Sir King, boy, you gooped the church, you gooped the kids. Oh, let's talk about, well, I forgot. Yeah, one more thing I want to talk about. Sir King is going to keep his feet on Jay Wilson's neck until he get his $50 back. Now, do y'all think he's going to get it back? See, Lady Nika, look, I talked about the boy that was rolled up in the mat at the school and his shoes were repositioned. I showed the pictures and everything, and somebody had took his insides out. Are we talking about the same young man? I just did a live about that last week. Yeah, no, I'm getting confused now. No, Jay Wilson don't give refunds. But I did a whole live about that. I sure did. But anyway, let me finish this up real fast because I keep getting thrown off. Hold on.
Showing your left dick and your fatty ball. All you flop out that old left ass dick.
What you say about me?
You smile out that left ass dick. Don't get off on.
The left dick.
Yeah.
You watching me daily, bitch. You a fan, bitch.
Hey,
You
you pull out your floppy dick.
or whatever.
Oh, that old 9-inch floppy dick.
Uh-huh.
I showed you. That was everybody hot. That old floppy 9-inch dick.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Floppy dick Rico.
Hold
What
on,
about
man.
it? What about it?
Rico, is it true that it's left up? Or does it?
Your heart? They never saw my dick. I never showed them my dick. I always showed my dick on Saw. Yes, got the picture. These whole things, matter of fact, I take that back. BS do got the pictures when it was on the Mess Express, and BS showed it on her Instagram. So they really want.
Now, I don't remember showing that now. She showed about 5 or 6 different ones and wanted everybody to guess who we thought it was. It was a little bitty short fat one that everybody said was juicy booties. It was a long skinny one made like a pencil. I forgot who said that was. They showed a big long thick one. They said it was Castro. They showed one that could have been Trout Mouth, but I don't remember her showing nothing. The long skinny one was limp, so I don't remember that one, Rico. Okay, I don't remember that.
My dick is when it's hard.
Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question?
Of what deal? So these hoes can say limp or whatever, just because it's on soft and it's still big and long. That's not a problem.
Sir King, is that you, Sir King?
That's not my problem, bitch. Because my dick is big when it's soft.
Sir King, is that you, sir?
Yes, it's me. Yes,
Okay, now let's give Sir King a chance to talk. Sir King, how may I help?
The only reason why we thought the little Shaq stopping was juicy booty because it was like under big stomach. And they say heavy set men like that, everything kind of go up into your stomach. So we guessed that one has been here. Not that I was interested in looking at it, especially the little young man, but then the older man I was looking, I said, wow, they already getting shrunk up and into the stomach like that. I remember that very well.
What do you have to contribute to this conversation?
BS not here when I showed the picture. The Buck and Sean Bradley.
Do you think that was Rico corn bombing using soapers wash? Paulette just came up here. She just came up here and made accusations that Rico tried to do that to Tracy. People were blaming you for a while on doing that, if you can recall. How do you feel being falsely accused? And now there are 2 occasions
Okay.
where accusing Rico.
what I'm about to say is not to incriminate Rico. Well, it was just interesting.
Okay, Lady Nika, we are talking about the same one. I did comment and say Twitter demands justice for Jelani Day after autopsy finds organs were removed from his body. But, okay. All right, but I ain't gonna go there. I'll come back and finish that because I know I did autopsy on there. If the boy rolled up in the mat, the shoes missing, but let's go.
I don't know what it is, but we all got people, avatars on our phone when we, screaming for it. So I'm not trying to insinuate anything, but that's what they were trying to say.
Exactly.
And the people want to know, when Jay Wilson finally paid you back them $50, will you be donating to Rico?
Beep, beep, beep. He needs to give me the money first. We got something to talk to Rico. Rico, you need to hit me up on the back end. We need to talk about some things. We are going to assist Rico, so yeah.
And Rico, when he do assist you, don't let him come 3 months later talking about some $50, Rico.
No. I don't do that. The thing with Jay Wilson is that,
That's you, Tiffany?
Oh, no, just,
Yeah.
Okay. You show Tiffany?
Yes.
I'm scared. Okay.
Hi, Brian. I love you.
Okay, so I'm that's up.
that voice not sound right. Okay.
Oh, it didn't went down tonight. It didn't went down. Paulette then came up on here and made some wild accusations. And oh Lord.
Okay, that's enough of that, y'all. I wanted y'all to hear that. Now, let me get to what I was saying. This guy right here, his brains, eyeballs, spleen, and more removed from his body. And I think it's two different guys, because the one I was talking about didn't have all that, it was just the inside, because it's in the eyes and everything is moved from him. Social media users are demanded justice. Yeah, that's why I got to come back, because I'm kind of getting confused about this one, because it even says something about his eyeballs had reportedly been removed and his top and bottom teeth. His jawbone had been saved. So no, it's two different ones. Yeah, because I remember talking about one that was rolled up in the mat. I got kind of confused. That's why I got to stay out of this chat and you know, concentrate on what I'm talking about at hand. Now, y'all, that's enough of that. Y'all need to go watch BRIIINE like that. Now let's see what Juicy Booty said about his money over there. Because I haven't seen him though in a few days. Is he even talking about the money? Is he even discussing that he gonna get the money back? I know Tufu out, he ain't letting up. He want them $50, and he not getting off your neck, Juicy Booty. He's not gonna get off of your neck, okay? Give that man his $50. If I had somebody keep bothering me about that 50, Jay Wilson, I know you love money, and I know you don't give refunds, but don't get that $50 back if you don't want to keep going back and forth about it, because it's not making him look desperate. I would be embarrassed if somebody said they had to give me $50. You know, and I want it back. I'd be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed, not embarrassed. I'll be embarrassed. And you ain't telling me, you mean to tell me you're not embarrassed? Huh? You're not embarrassed, Juicy Booty? Okay, I want to see what he said about it, because I don't see him saying nothing. I do not see him saying nothing. But other than that, basically, y'all, that's my weekend since Friday. I hate to say I'm coming back, because I normally don't make it back. But like I was saying, Stanky Baby do tend to use people if you don't know it. But meet people where they are, because that's why I do. And it's got to be something somewhere for all the same people saying the same thing. Those videos has been removed of her dragging people kids. A lot of those videos has been removed. I guess she's trying to reinvent herself. A lot of the videos have been removed, even when her and her friends start getting in it with each other. And I don't know if they delete them or put them on private, but a lot of that stuff is gone. Okay? That's all I got to say. With that said, I'm going to get up off of here. Y'all can start dropping the diamonds. Okay? He came on since his office picture, but he did talk about it, Cold World. I didn't know he came on talking about it. I was wondering, did he, but then like I said, I haven't been on here since Friday anyway. I just took me a long break. That's all. I wonder how you clean that up. Is he gonna give the money back or what? Pastor, get that man his money. He ain't, Pastor Jay Wilson don't give him nothing back. I'm saying because of the embarrassment part of it. He want that money. Reed did the video exposing her. Oh, Reed did it too? Okay, then I got some more catching up to do. Let me get my music going. What is this? Y'all going over there and catch Brian for last night. Whatever, what his name is. Talk to Brian. Talk to Brian. Y'all going over there and watch Talk to Brian. I gotta grab me some break fast real fast, y'all. I might come back. But Paulette was hella funny when she's calling that little boy lip dick. His only comeback was, you 60 years old, so what? Let's pray you make it there. This, like I said, this was no drag or Rico. It was simply commentary of things I heard him say over on Brian. How it started up at 6 years old. His dad talking to him about sex, having sex with his sister at 10, and she was 9, or vice versa. And he's jealous of mother. He just can't seem to move on, and he just come at people. Like, I don't have to be nobody chatty either. And he'll come at me. There's somebody mention my name, and he'll be right there. And he don't even want to do that. I have a resident troll, and she's a resident troll that does that to everybody. She wait for somebody to come on live to do that foolishness. I have a resident troll. Now, I miss my resident critic. You know, and everybody know I like Spicy Dice, and she be going there hard on me. But that's our resident troll. Yeah, Ronnie Q is not a resident troll. I take that back. Spicy is, we like her. Ronnie Q is the resident pain in the butt. That's what she is. Who sits around and wait for everybody to come on live. I think I might come back to real today. Oh, 9 o'clock already, huh? Time flies, y'all. Right back, roll back my video, and I kind of told the story of where it started at. And I think it was jealousy because of me and Whitey was close. I never did nothing to the little boy. He always, from day one, that's what he did, from day one. It's 11 o'clock where you at, Tracy? It's 9:09 here where I'm at. From day one, I never did nothing. It's been almost 3 years. But like I said, I wasn't dragging him. I'm glad he's getting his help. Maybe he realized a grown 31-year-old man should be doing something for themselves about this time. 31 years old and you ain't got nothing going for yourself? And your excuse is because you 31, what do you mean? You're supposed to have a whole family, career, job, in school or something. It ain't too late to go get a trade, but just make it, but get clean first. If you're gonna be able to make it to school, if you can't kick that alcoholism, you need to get into AA. Well, you might need to go NA as well too. As much trees as you smoke. I don't know. But stop coming at people for no reason. That's why a lot of people don't like you. And when people do watch you, it's a train wreck. And I forgot to show y'all that picture. I'm gonna put it on my community board too. Boy, that little butt with them little stores back there. And then he say he's not detectable. How could you not be detectable if you don't take your medicine? You said you ain't taking your medicine. So that subject came up too as well. You know, but 6 months since you say he's undetectable, within these 6 months, you came with it saying yourself, you don't keep up with your medication. You ain't got none right now. But even if you was undetectable, if I was a young man, I wouldn't take that chance. That's nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty. Nasty. Toodaloo.